Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Tom's Gadget Garage. Today I'm here with the VMAX VX2 Extreme GT at the steepest publicly accessible paved road in the Phoenix metro area. And we're going to see if this single motor 48 volt electric scooter with 500 nominal watts of power as well as 1600 watts of peak power has what it takes to make it up a 23% grade. And we're going to find that out right now. All right, folks, so a couple important details. I do have the top speed set to the maximum level on this scooter. We're also cruising around in sport mode with beast mode enabled, which is going to give us the maximum amount of torque as well as acceleration, which are going to be the recipe that's going to get us up this mountain today. All right, so we're starting our hill climb now. Once we get higher up and we see the sign letting us know it's windy roads ahead, that's when we know we're going to be getting into the steep stuff, which is just over 23% grade. All right, throttle is all the way in. Got a relatively mellow incline here, and then things start getting steeper right here. So far, we're making it up no problem. All right, throttle is all the way in. Here we go into the steep stuff. There's our sign, sharp curves. This is where we get into the 23% grade, folks. Here we go, throttle all the way in. Oh, so far we're making progress. Here we go into this tight turn here, and this is the 23% grade right here, folks. Throttle's all the way in. Slowing down to about 8 or 9 miles an hour according to the GPS. Still pushing, single motor, 48 volt. Climbing what would normally be reserved for dual motor scooters. And folks, we just got through the thick stuff. And there we go. Single motor for the win. I'll go ahead and pull over here. All right, folks, there's our VX2 Extreme GT. Made it up this 23% grade with ease. Give you a quick look at what we just came up here. I don't know how well you can see this, but there's the road snaking up the mountain that we just came up. Super steep stuff. We gained a lot of altitude in a short amount of time. But anyways, beautiful views of the Phoenix metro here this afternoon. And yeah, that little scooter, about 46-pound single motor scooter, made it up what I would normally reserve for dual motor scooters. But whoa, you gotta watch out for that power. They warned me. Did a little wheelie there. Woo, okay, our testing is not over though, because now we've got to come back down the mountain, which is going to give us ample opportunity to test out these brakes. So we've got a drum at the front, and we've got our motor with electronic braking in the rear. So this left brake lever engages both the front drum as well as the rear electronic brake, and this right lever is a progressive regen lever. So I'll go ahead and start with that. And the harder you pull on this regen lever, the more electronic brake it applies. And so far, it is doing a really good job of slowing us down. That's just electronic braking. Let's see how the left lever does. That's our drum brake. It's doing a good job. Let's see what happens when I pull both. Yeah, plenty of stopping power. We got some steeper stuff ahead though, so I'm gonna go ahead and pump the brakes. You've got uptown and downtown Phoenix straight ahead there on the horizon. As you can see, the moment I release these brake levers, we start barreling down the mountain and picking up speed quickly. So I'm going to go ahead and pump these so we don't overheat and glaze over our drums there. Here's a steep part. Let's see how regenerative braking does. Yeah, slowing us down for sure. So even though this scooter has a single drum brake as well as electronic brake in the rear, it's got plenty of stopping power, you know, coming down this steep decline. So very happy to see that. You know, it's not always just about making it up the mountain, but making it back down in one piece. So we got a little more ways to go here. Another steep section starting now. All right. Well, folks, I'm gonna have to check the data and we'll verify it at the end, but I feel like we were able to maintain a higher speed going up that mountain than we were on both the Segway ZT3 Pro, the Segway Ninebot Max G3, as well as the VMAX VX4 and the Apollo Go. So those scooters, I think it's the Apollo Go and the Max G3 were able to maintain 4 miles an hour going up, and then the VX4 as well as the ZT3 Pro were able to maintain about 6 miles an hour going up, and this here seemed to be going a lot faster than that. But anyways, absolutely fantastic performance out of this single motor scooter. Anyways, let me know if you have any questions, comments, thoughts, concerns in the comments section below. And if you do want to pick up one of these scooters, I will include an affiliate link as well as any available coupons in the description below. And if you use that to make your purchase, it absolutely helps support this channel and keeps the wheels moving on future reviews. And as always, thank you so much for tuning into Tom's Gadget Garage. We'll see you next time.